AVID is an open source knowledge base of failure modes of artificial intelligence models. It primarily stores AI vulnerabilities out in the public. Their mission includes building out a functional taxonomy of potential AI harms, plus, they also will contain houseful fidelity information, and then they will also be evaluating systems, models, and data sets for specific harms. They cover two areas, taxonomy and database. Let me quickly introduce you what exactly that means. Taxonomy is intended to serve as a common foundation for data science, AI, engineering, product, and policy teams to manage potential risks at different stages of developing an AI system. In spirit, this taxonomy is analogous to MITRE ATT&CK for cybersecurity vulnerabilities and MITRE ATLAS for adversarial attacks on AI systems. The AVID taxonomy has two views, an affect view aimed at the auditor user persona and a life cycle view aimed at the developer persona of the users. And then there are a lot of other details which you can read through, and I will drop the link in video description. When it comes to database, this primarily is houses full fidelity information, which primarily includes model metadata, harm matrix, measurements, benchmarks, and mitigation techniques, if any. The aim of this database is transparent and reproducible evaluations that give practitioners a path to implementations. The database is organized into two layers. One is vulnerability, which is high level evidence of an AI failure mode, and the other one is report. And one example of a particular vulnerability occurring supported by a qualitative or quantitative evaluation. You can also help. If you have any vulnerability which you have found, you can submit it on their website. If you go at the top, from here you can submit the AI vulnerability. Let me quickly tell you a bit more about the database at the back end of this AVID database. So this database is a secure and transparent system leveraging well-known infrastructure and methods. And from their website, this is a diagram of their database. So you can see from this diagram that their backend code is open source through GitHub on the left hand side, and then the backend itself will be run through AWS with direct usage of GitHub authentication, auditing, and an API that will allow people to integrate the data into their system. So it is uh, quite a resilient infrastructure, and you can also submit your suggestions on this one. I will drop the link to the whole AVID database so that you can also read through, and because they also have a documentation section where you can also go into a bit more detail. I hope that this was useful. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel.